just want to make a quick video to explain to our athletes how we're going to be incorporating some sports science, this optional program for our football team this year. Also offer it to other Walton athletes. I'm happy to include you guys and monitor anybody that wants to do this. I also want to point out this is a unique opportunity for high school athletes. I've asked around. I am not aware of any other high schools that are incorporating something like this, something that you generally would see at the D1 college level or pro sports. I learned about it through the Dodgers. Shout out to Brandon and his staff for explaining how to use it for me. All right. What does it do? It's called a Whoop Band. Monitors the athlete's stress and strain levels as well as their recovery levels. Uses cardiorespiratory data for that, and also measures your sleep. Okay. So why is that important? It helps as a strength coach. It helps me and other coaches determine how stressed and how strained athletes are, how well recovered they are. So we know whether we can back them down in the weight room, push them a little harder in the weight room, just to ensure that, number one, the athlete's safe in what they're doing, but also that they're at their optimal performance come game day and also for practices. Mainly we're trying to stay safe and make sure that nobody's overtraining. All right, here's an example. So we've got 3 of us in here right now. 2 of us are coaches, 1 athlete. So I could see this before everybody comes into the weight room each morning. These screenshots were taken from the morning, so it would be pretty good example. You wake up, go to school, maybe have weight training, 2nd, 3rd, 4th period, something like that. This would be a good example of that. All right. Everybody here, it's a 21 scale for strain. All 3 of us here are fairly low on the strain level. Combine that data with over here with the recovery. So 100% is fully recovered. 0 would be fully strained. So, based here, these 2 are pretty well recovered. Low strain levels here. We could push pretty hard in the weight room. Even if they have a practice after school, based on this data, they would be fine for that. Also, if tomorrow was, say, a game day, we know that these athletes would be able to train pretty hard today. If you have a red here, a low recovery, and there's a high strain over here, that would be somebody that we would want to back down in the weight room for the day to ensure that they're safe and that they get the optimum stimulus that we're looking for in their training. All right. Also measures heart rate. So we can make sure that athletes have the optimum rest between sets. So like over here, we have a 90% for 3+. We could say, okay, your heart rate has to be within this range before you attempt the 3+ set, which would be giving the athletes a greater chance to get, maybe 4 or 5 reps at this 90%, as opposed to, maybe getting 2 or 3 if they rush through it. If it's somebody that has a high strain level for the day, then we'd back all these numbers down and make sure that they can still get, 4 or 5, maybe 6 reps at that last set, even though it wouldn't be 90%. It would still give them the stimulus of that because they were already fatigued. And down here, it gives an optimum stress level, strain level for the day. So for me today, if I was doing weightlifting, which I had the activity up here, I should have about a 10.8 strain for optimum performance and recovery for the next day. All right. Cost of it, the band itself is free. You wear it 24/7. It's $30 per month for the subscription, or $288 per year. We have a discount code that'll get $30 off for our athletes. Each athlete that subscribes to it gets a code they get a referral. So they get a free month if they're on the monthly subscription for every referral that they get. So I would encourage you, if you want to participate in this, I could tell you some athletes that have one of these codes that you would get $30 off, and it would also give that athlete a free month. So we've got 5 months before the end of football season. You get a free month already. Refer 4 people, and the whole season would be free for it. All right. Once you get your band and you activate it, then I can add you to the team portal, and we can start monitoring your strain levels and recovery levels. All right. If you have any questions, you know how to reach me. Let me know if you want to do it or need any more info. Thanks.